Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Business Time. Today's topic is any oil and gas. My name is Raja and I will be your host for today. Now I will show you a brief video introducing you to the topic of our discussion.
Eni is an Italian multinational oil and gas company present in 70 countries and currently Italy's largest industrial company with a market capitalization of 87.7 billion euros. Eni was founded in 1953 by Enrico Mattei, a central-led politician, and authorized from the Italian government in order to implement a national strategy based on all the activities in the energy sector into one group and to contribute to the country's industrial development. Its name derives from the regional full title, Ente Nazionale Idrocarburi. It has a lot of subsidiaries as Agip, Polymer Europa, Saipem, Eni UK and Eni India. The company's primarily oil crude production comes from North African countries such as Libya, Egypt, Nigeria and Congo, in which Eni owns many oil fields. The Libyan revolution against Gaddafi had a strong impact on the world war, involving countries as Germany, US, UK and Canada on the battlefield. Tonight's show is going to focus on the Libyan situation, which is influencing Eni and the international oil sector.
Today's guests are Alessandro Nanziante, CEO of Eni Oil and Gas, and we have Carla Chokan, the head manager of the oil refinery in Tripoli. What brings you to London?
We are here today because we had an important meeting which focused on the Libyan situation, and running a past analysis, we recognized that the Libyan government is in a state of transition at the moment. The Transitional National Council is working hard on resuming oil fields and, more importantly, to create a new democracy in Libya. In the last month, 2/3 of the entire national oil output had been lost due to the civil war. This affected Libya because its economy is dependent on the oil sector, which is 80% of the government revenue, and in turn also affected our company, causing us loss in profit. Due to the economic crisis that Libya is facing, the price of a barrel of oil will raise to 100 euros to 125 euros. Anyway, we have important fields in Libya, and honestly, we can't wait to restart our oil production in there. Furthermore, Libyans now live in peace with themselves, and Gaddafi's government fall brought harmony and a sense of liberty among people. We think that this is going to help us to get more transparency from the new forming government.
Ms. Chokan, have you got anything to add to that?
From a technological point of view, Eni has started a control system that allows for a more precise and more timely identification of damages within the company. Also, it has successfully applied new methodologies that enable more accurate safety measures. In the last few years, Eni has expanded activities in the production and transformation of oil products, but while keeping an eye on the environmental issues. Thus, the result was the adoption of eco-efficient technologies. The legal aspect of the pastel analysis emphasizes the fact that recently Eni has won 4 exploration permits in Libya as a result of an international tender made by the Libyan government, thus strengthening its position in a high potential region.
Thank you for your contribution. And now we watch a short clip based on Eni Oil and Gas's SWOT analysis made by 2 of our business experts. The strengths of Eni Oil and Gas are that they have strong research and development capabilities and a strong market position in the European natural gas market. They are also very geographically diverse. The opportunities of Eni Oil and Gas are that they can extract more natural gas in Libya, and Libya will be pumping oil to nearly double the pre-war level. Furthermore, they want to produce more renewable energy.
The weaknesses of Eni Oil and Gas is a weak performance in the petrochemicals segment and administrative actions and fines. Finally, the threats include environmental regulations, political risk and disruptions in Libya.
And now our reporter Carla Chokan will interview Jason Angelopoulos, an independent consultant for Eni Oil and Gas, who will introduce us to Porter's 5 forces.
So Jason, what can you tell me about the 5 forces?
First of all, the 5 forces are meant to analyze the situation of the company, taking into consideration the key factors that affect it: threats, buyers, suppliers, and substitutes.
Have you identified any threats for the company?
As far as new entrants are concerned, areas of the oil business require highly specified workers to operate the equipment and to make key drilling decisions. Therefore, companies need lots of different resources to take on the existing oil companies.
What about the power of suppliers?
There isn't a lot of cutthroat competition between them, but they do have significant power over small support companies.
Any details about the buyers?
Well, the buyers are obviously seeking lower prices and better contract terms.
Eni is the third biggest refinery in Europe after the Royal Dutch Shell and Total. As any other company, Eni does only one thing: produce the refined products they have been designed for, in order to implement value-adding capability. Operating within the open systems model, obtaining growth and resource acquisitions, and improving customer morale in order to achieve its turnover objectives, we strongly recommend Eni to focus on building power base, negotiating agreements, and presenting new ideas.
Thank you for your attention. This was Business Time. Have a great night.